Hello there, Monday night, another happy night here for all dog lovers across the world. From the All Dog Network, alldognetwork.com, and brought to you by WooF Driver Productions. Okay, we're here on Monday starting a new fresh week. Hope you had a great weekend. The weather's still warm, all kinds of things going on all over the place. If you're in Hawaii, look out for those hurricanes coming there and storms and all that kind of thing. Wherever you may be, hope you're loving your dog and you're with them tonight. I'm the WooF Ditty. WooF Ditty is my nickname because I make little song ditties for our breed shows every night. We have a different breed. We talk about the facts and figures of the breeds, and we just randomly go through all the breeds. Leslie, hello, what's new? It's just another great day in paradise because we have our dogs. Hi, Debbie. Going on just a few minutes early from normal. Yeah, 7:15, 7:30. Suzanne over in Catalina Island with my daughter and the children having a great last hurrah before school starts. It's just beautiful over Catalina Island. Those are familiar with that, off the coast of California. Hello. I didn't go. I stayed home with Buster. I don't know if Buster can go on that ferry or not. It'd be interesting to find out. Anyway, can the dogs be allergic to salt and chlorine water? Jessica says. I don't know. That's a good question for the dog counselor. Check him out. Dean Miller, dogcounselor.com, thedogcounselor.com. Shoot him an email. Go to his website. I don't know that answer to that, but a lot of dogs go in the ocean out here, and they don't seem to have a problem with that. Everybody does it, except Buster, because he doesn't like water. He's not a swimmer. He won't get in. So, could they be? I'm sure they could be. I mean, anybody could be allergic to anything. You never know. But probably unusual because you see dogs in the ocean all the time. At the East Coast, West Coast. When I lived in Florida, they were always in there. In California, they're here on the beach, running in the water, chasing the sticks. And all that. I call for a good friend of mine here, has just moved here from Arizona. He's also a musician, and he has dogs, but he's looking to get a house down here in the neighborhood, so he wanted to look at it tomorrow. There's one for sale. Rebecca, hello. Sharon from Visalia. All right. So glad I didn't miss you tonight. Good to see you again. Thank you, Deborah. How are you? Good. Jessica, about the salt water. Chlorine, I don't know. They get in the swimming pools too, Linda Broom, hi there. How are you? I'm great. Thanks for asking. I hope everybody's well. Thanks for y'all tuning in on Monday night. We were just jumping and jamming there with this little ditty. Get warmed up for the show, and another breed tonight, which we haven't done before, and that would be, Deborah says hello to Rebecca. That's nice and kind. The Pointer. The Pointer sisters, but not the sisters, a dog, the Pointer dog. And it's Buster. He's sniffing somebody out there walking around, walking their dog. He just doesn't let them be. He's very particular about that stuff. Hey, WooF Ditty, Paul. Hi, Paul Martin. But it's tonight. It's about Porter. Porter the Pointer. That's his name, Porter. He's not a porter at the hotel. He's a pointer. He's a dog. Ha ha ha. But anyway, what we're going to do is get started talking about some facts and figures about Porter the Pointer is what we're going to do. We'll start off with that, and then we'd go into looking at the WooF Pack and little husky runs with the WooF Drivers 4-pack. WooF Pack, he calls them, 4 of them. And we're going to introduce them tonight in this one little video thing we're doing. And see them again and see the WooF Driver. You get to know who he is. He's a real person, believe it or not. I think chlorine can dry out hair as does in humans, Dixie says. Which makes sense. When they get in your swimming pool, if you got chlorine in there, I guess it's best to, rinse them off at least afterwards with a hose, Buster I don't have to worry about because he doesn't do it. He won't get in. I tried when he was a puppy, 10 weeks we got him. We put him in, taught him to dog paddle, got out. Didn't want to have nothing to do with it. They're all different. which is okay with me because if he got in all the time, then I'd have to deal with cleaning him up, and he'd be wet all the time running around the house and stuff. You know? Sue, hey buddy, how's your dog? Sue says he's very well today. He's good every day actually. I take him out with a lot of exercise. Sharon LaBelle, oh no, my phone keeps messing up. Did you see my first post for sale yet? I did. You're in California. Cool. Let's see. So we got audiences keep on coming on. A lot of our loyal viewers are always back for our shows. So hopefully we're doing something right. It's because we just love our dogs. We got the vibe, and that's what the vibe's about. It's not about me. It's not about the WooF driver. It's just about the dogs. And he is so passionate about his Huskies, but he loves all breeds, all dogs of all kinds, of all nature. And he just has so many good tips of things of how to be with them and how to keep them healthy, wealthy, and wise. So let's just start out like we normally do, talking about our breed of the night, the pointer dog. Then I have a little ditty about Porter the pointer. Of course, I write a ditty every day, a little short musical minute and a half thing, just putting some lyrics together off the top of my head that kind of point toward the particular breed. In this case, it's pointing toward the pointer, Porter. So hope you all stay with me and share what you're seeing with your friends and everybody. And we talk about all kinds of things that are good for the dogs, you know, the exercise, the bike springer, the DNA testing situation, how you do that, the Walk for a Dog app. I don't know how many of you have taken advantages of the free download and what that's about. We'll go over that again. We haven't talked about love all dogs. Love your show. Thank you, Sharon. Things some of you might have missed that, you know, or just kind of went over the top of your head, weren't looking and thinking about doing it, but just things that are to benefit the dogs and the shelters and everything with this app, which is free, and you can generate free donations just by using it. I'll explain how that works again a little bit later on in the thing here. Let me just double check everything, and let's get on with Porter. So the pointer, okay, is also can be called an English pointer, other names. And how you pronounce his name?
Pointer.
Oh, aren't you sweet? Why you say that?
Pointer. Pointer.
Pointer.
Pointer.
Pointer.
Pointer.
Very proper. She's a good, whoever they hired to do that's good. Okay, it's not computer generated, it's a real person, it sounds like. So the pointer, okay, temperament, you know, they're extremely high energy, and they're used for hunting, very enthusiastic hunters, and they have enough exercise where they get out, they'll be calm in the home, intelligent, devoted, loyal, and clean. They're patient, friendly, and affectionate, love children, and they're a true friend to the family, which is nice to know. They adapt well to new situations, but they can be a little bit reserved with strangers, so you want to socialize them well, again, at an early age. As a dog owner, you must be stay mentally strong so the dog can feed off your energy to avoid any timidness. Buster's just out there. You hear him now and then. He's got that loud voice. Eric, hello. Good to see you. If you do not provide enough mental or physical exercise, become high-strung and distractible and can become neurotic and destructive. My phone keeps messing up too, Sue says. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's my signal because I'm looking pretty strong here, and I'm not cutting off or anything. But one of the things I notice about this behavior, you know, if you don't, the obedience and the continual training where you're always in command of the commands and don't let them take advantage of telling you what to do. Buster's like that. He's got his own thing where, you know, like he's barking now means he wants me to get up and let him out again. Who's out there, if anybody, he can smell a mile away. Did you get my post? Yes, my phone keeps messing up too. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if it's the phone or it's just the Facebook signal where you are, internet. I can't really put your finger on it. So I always log on, log back in, whatever, if it gets messing up on me. Especially if you're on Wi-Fi. I mean, if you're on your regular computer, desktop, and you're hardwired into your internet, you shouldn't have those kind of problems, really. So if y'all are watching mobile, like on your iPads or iPhones, I can see where that can happen. I think Buddy just wants everyone to know he's there, Dixie says. Buster, yeah. Buster. He does, and it's good. He's a good protector. Love, love, love all dogs. Jody Hush. Castaldo. Yeah, he's a great protector. I don't have to worry about it. I mean, people hear that and they ain't coming in his house trying to get in here. I wouldn't. And so he does a great job of that. But at the same time, when we leave him, he doesn't want to be left. He doesn't like that. When we go, you know, I go, wife goes, we go out together. He looks at us like, well, why am I not going? I mean, I take him Home Depot. You can take him to Home Depot and stuff like that. I always try to take him there in the car, and gets off and he walks with me with a basket. He's cool. He loves it, and everybody loves to see him. Certain restaurants where he can eat outside, they allow dogs. It's great. They bring the bowl of water. He chills. He lays down. Doesn't bother the dogs that are there. Loves to just be with you. Loves to go in the car. Loves it. Only problem with the car, though, the minute he sees a dog somewhere, he jumps up and he's scratching the door and wanting to like get out of the car or something, like he owns the whole world. So that stuff is hard to train into him. And he also go and find, you know, paper in the waste can or tissue, whatever, and spread it around the room to let you know he didn't like you leaving him alone. That's the way he tells you. So he's got his little ways. Yeah, we understand each other. That's what's so cool about it. And we don't reprimand him. We just go, oh, he didn't want us to leave him alone again. There we go. You know, it's the way he tells you. They got their little ways. It's hilarious, really, if you think about it. Come home and there's, you know, your office, you got waste can and all your paper and stuff that's in there. He's gotten it out with his teeth. Reached down and put it all over the different parts of the floor. It's just hilarious. I think it's funny. It's his way of telling you, you left me alone again, darn it. So, that's the story on that destructiveness, so to speak. I mean, he doesn't tear up anything like that. So, just get off the subject there for a minute. Back to the temperament of our Porter, the pointer here. So anyway, that's the case there. You want to be strong-minded, you know, alpha there, because they can become a bit willful as they believe that you're not the leader anymore. He will bark at suspicious noises, however, he's not a watchdog. Whereas this guy barks at he can smell a fly. He chases flies and a fly gets in the house. The crows are out on the little thing. He sees them come by. He barks at him like someone and go get him, like he's going to jump up and get a crow up in the sky. Amazing. But that's a watchdog. And barking at suspicious noises all the time. Did you find out about the shirts yet? Matter of fact, there was a step made today about the shirts, Sue. And the step was that the fellow who's doing it with his contractor is sending him the software to get this logo into this sublimation, they call it, I mean, where you can make the whole shirt blend like this, not just a picture of the logo, which we know looks like not just stamping this on a white t-shirt, okay, which we may need to do front and back if we can't make these affordable, but we're going to try. He asked me today, he goes, what's the back like? You sent me just a picture of the front. And I just simply replied, the back's exactly as the front. It's not inverse or backwards. It looks the same on the back as on the front. So he said, thank you, and he's sending it off, all the information. So we should hear something shortly about what the prognosis is on that investment and how they can do it, and if they can do it, and how long it'll take them to do it, and so forth. So yes, I did find out something, and we'll keep you informed nightly as soon as we know more. And we're going to get there. We'll get there. Patience is a virtue. So, in this case it is, at least. Puppies will start to display pointing behavior when they're only young. When they're young, 8 weeks old, they have a behavior like they want to go hunt. Okay? And they're generally good with other pets and are not usually a dog aggressive. Okay, the males are somewhere between almost 2 feet high, 22, 24 inches. Females, again, an inch or so less, maybe. Can be as tall as 24 as well. And they weigh anywhere, all of them, between 44 and 66 pounds is the average statistic on them. Health problems, yeah, a little bit prone to that hip dysplasia and thyroid problems and dwarfism. Also some skin conditions. And they're not recommended for the apartment life. They're moderately active indoors and do best with acreage. So if you have a farm or any acreage, it's good for them to run. And of course, what we call maze free ranging, which is off leash running in the elements they are born in, is what they love. That's what the Huskies do with WooF Driver. Absolutely unleashed. They're extremely energetic and tireless, so daily vigorous exercise is so important. Okay, those brisk long walks, and the bike springer would be good for them if they can't run free in the acreage somewhere and just run when they feel like it. And plus, sometimes if they go out on their own and they're off the leash, doesn't mean they're going to run, unless they're chasing something. And that's why WooF Driver does what they call the maze chasing, whereas they're like the greyhounds chase the little, looks like a squirrel or whatever, a flag when their horses are racing around, or greyhound racing rather, and they're chasing after something, so they're running. Maze chasing is exactly that. They have these pulleys with these ropes, and they tie a flag and they move them, and his Huskies are chasing them and see who can get it first. So they're running pretty hard to do that. The bike springer is still the best thing for running, sprinting, running, jogging, walking, trotting, whatever. I do it every day. Did it again today. And I think I showed y'all what that looks like. It's one of the best tools. And you'll see the springers that the WooF Driver uses on his Sacco carts and all his, I call them toys, big boy toys, to run his dogs. They're hooked onto those springers. That's how he does it. So they're right there, and they're running, and they're walking, and they're hanging out. Grooming, smooth coat, so it's easy to groom. Just brush regularly with a firm brush. Bathe only when necessary, as most dogs, because you want their oils to be natural. You want to rub with a piece of toweling or chamois, will leave the coat gleaming. Wow, that's a chamois. I should get a chamois for Buster. That's a good idea. You want to check the feet, especially after working and exercising, and dry the dog thoroughly after hunting to prevent chilling. And the ears should be checked regularly. This breed is an average shedder. In terms of ears and infections and stuff like that, I take Buster in every few months to have the doctor clean them, look at them, make sure they're right, so nothing gets in there. Yeast infections and stuff like that can get, you don't even know where it comes from, mites or whatever, so you got to be careful of their ears. Clean them yourself, I guess you can with Q-tips and stuff, but you could hurt them. You could, you don't want to do that. So I just let the vet do it. It's worth the visit. It's not the end of the world. $30 to $29 to go in there and check him out for other things too. Feel him for any lumps or any bumps or just anything. Look at his skin, make sure it's right. Okay, we're going to play that ditty on the pointer, which is Porter.
Porter, pointer, he's also known as the English pointer. He's a powerful hunting dog. His head is about as wide as his muzzle is long. That's Porter, Porter the pointer. Now his nose color is brown, with eyes dark and round. When he hunts, he's very fast, running across the ground. That's Porter the pointer. He loves his owner, keeps him clear, very clear of the pecking order. Yeah, that's Porter. He's also known as the English pointer. Porter. He had hunting instincts as young as 8 weeks old. He developed this so early, so we've been told about Porter the pointer.
Hello, Bob.
He needs a daily jog. Vigorous exercise will keep him fit for his job. He's a hunter, that's Porter. Porter the pointer. As a hunter, that's Porter the pointer. Porter. Rather be outdoors than cooped up in bricks and mortar. That's Porter the pointer. He's Porter the pointer. An English pointer, as he's known. Porter. Porter the pointer. Porter the pointer. That's him. Porter the pointer. Rather be outdoors than cooped up bricks and mortar. Porter the pointer.
That's right. Porter rather be out in the outdoors than cooped up in any bricks and mortar. Bob Burton, hello, Mr. Dress Up. Yeah, this is my tux. The WooF Driver logo and the WooF Driver shirt for the All Dog Network. Just loving the dogs. Tonight, breed, Porter the Pointer. Okay, the pointer. And his origin, okay, he was first recorded mentions of the pointer were in England around 1650. He was developed by crossing the Italian pointer, foxhound, bloodhound, greyhound, Newfoundland setter, and the bulldog. Wow. Deanne, hi. Good to see you. And the name derived from the way the dog stands motionless when he spots his game, as if he was pointing right at it. Well, I didn't know that till now. It's quite interesting. Like that. He's a beautiful one, isn't he? Look at that coloring and that. That's amazing. Amazing. Just gorgeous. So tall. Look at him. Love it. Look at this guy here. Cute he is. Say, don't think I can take care of business, he says. I love they raise their paws. It's so cute. It looks like they're stalking, right? They're stopped and they're pointing at their prey, so to speak. There's this guy again. He's got some kind of, if that's a dog fence thing or just something for controlling them. Could be a walkie-talkie. Beautiful Sue says. Yeah, it could be something where the commands are coming from a walkie-talkie or something from the owner. Anything's possible these days. Get this guy, the old pup. English pointer, or just pointer, what have you. And so the name was, like, he stands motionless when he spots his game as if he's pointing right at it. Before hunting with guns was popular, pointers were used to find the hare, like rabbits, for the greyhound to hunt. By early 1700s, the pointer became very popular among hunters, excellent at catching a scent and pointing the hunter in the right direction. Dogs are very quick and cover a lot of ground in a short amount of time and are often used to flush out birds. They are not water dogs, nor are they expected to retrieve the kill. The dogs work great in warm weather, but do not do well in very cold weather. English pointer often wins the pointing field trials over all other pointing breeds. And they were first recognized by the American Kennel Club in 1884. So his group is a gun dog, AKC sporting dog, and he's recognized by all the major registries. Okay, the pointer. Okay, Porter the pointer tonight. And now once again, just to mention the Walk for a Dog app. If you go to your Apple store or to the Android store, whichever you have, and just search Walk for a Dog, free app, download, okay? And, you know, I can show it to you here, what it looks like. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around so you don't see it backwards. Well, actually, my power is... well, I can't do it. My power's too bad. But anyway, just go find it and download it for free if you haven't already. And use it when you walk your dog or exercise, or however you walk, ride, skateboard, whatever you do. Open it up. It says start walking. Hit start walking. It goes from green to burgundy, which says stop walking. Just put it in your pocket and you walk. And what it's doing is tracking the GPS after you set it up. It knows where you are exactly, just like a Google map. And it keeps track in blue of where you go, walk, okay, when you're done. It tracks the average miles per hour you're going, how far you go, and how much time, okay? And then when you're done, you stop, and it says, okay, like today we went a 1.4, I think, on the bike, on our bike springer. We usually do about a mile, 1.2. Hello, Mimi, hi. Good to see you again on Monday night. So we do that, and then it's automatically sends that information to a main server, and it keeps track of that. And 4 times a year, once every quarter, it calculates how many miles you've gone and everybody else and then you put the donation to what shelter in your area. It has a list of shelters. You put that in your when you set up, and mine's Mission VAO over here. Okay, and every quarter they're going to get a check from the so many cents per mile per person. No matter how many, it could be 1,000 people using the app in the same shelter, they're going to get a decent sized check 4 times a year if you use it every day. I use mine every day. I mean, it's free money. It's being donated by dog lovers who are behind this whole program, and just like any other charity, they're giving money, but they're having you use the app in order to calculate how much to give, and that you're taking care of the health of yourself and your dog. And it's just, then it keeps track of that. And you can look back. Oh, last week on Tuesday, what are we doing on Tuesday? Oh, we just did 0.6 of a mile on Tuesday because it started to rain or what. I mean, keeps track of all this stuff. Average mile per hour. We average on the bike Springer somewhere around 5 miles an hour usually. Depends how many times I pick up the pace and have them sprint and run versus just trot and walk and all this kind of thing. So it's very cool. You can keep track of your statistics just like you do your workout bands that you have that track all the information that's pertinent to your health. Walk for a dog. Spread the word. Walk for a dog. It's just a great tool. It's free. It's free money for your shelters. They get these checks and they go, where'd that come from? Walk for a dog. What's that? You know, I went down there and told them about it so they know what it is. When they get a check, they go, well, what's this? Can we take this? Yeah, you can take it. It helps, you know, expand your needs at the shelter for the life of those animals till they find them homes. You know, more cages, more food, longer time they can keep a dog before they have to move to another shelter instead of putting them down. They're not going to do that. They don't want to do that out here in California for sure. And we know they're overcrowded in most places, and that happens. So with animals, so it's a great tool. It's free. Free. All you gotta do is use it. I mean, if somebody told you could go to Chili's every day and get a free lunch, you know, until you exhausted the menu and you just couldn't stand anymore, why wouldn't you go? It's free. People like free things. So this is just an all-rounded free situation. Okay, that's so beneficial for you and your dog. Okay, moving on, let's talk about the WooF pack for a minute, and we're going to play some tunes here. I found something interesting on the WooF driver, and first I'm going to play this tune. Now, we did this tune. This is a parody. You'll recognize the tune, I'm sure, if you like Steve Miller. Actually, I'm singing this myself. I'm not giving me any kudos. I'm just saying this is one of the first parodies we did, and it's about the WooF liner, the WooF liner jetliner. Now, you've heard this song, and if you go to wooftunes.com, WooFtunes, one word, WOOFTUNES.com, you can find all this material. It's got all the lyrics to these tunes and these parodies and originals and everything under the SoundCloud bar where you're going to listen to it. This one doesn't happen to be a video. This is, well, actually, yeah, this is not a video. This just has nice graphic pictures, though, for each song. Very cool stuff that the WooF driver's done. And it's about making lyrics about taking the dogs out on what he calls the WooF liner, which is one of the Sacco carts, right? Call them a jetliner because they run real fast. I'm going to play this for you, and I'm going to show some pictures while we do that of the pointer again, since it's pointer breed night, even though this song is about the Huskies. Take us out to the fun, take us out to run. Thank you, Mimi. Pointers. They can't wait to play. So basically what that song's about is Wolf Driver's Jetliner, which is his big Ford Excursion modified SUV, where they get in and they go out to the trails and they get out. They got the sackle carts on the top pulling with a trailer, and they go out and they set up and they have the crew. The dogs are riding. They can't wait to get there, go out to play in the trails and run, and that's what that's about. Just fun stuff. And again, you have to read the lyrics or follow them on the wooftunes.com to really hear them all, because it's kind of hard to hear over the air like that. But he's written all these parodies about the dogs, and then you know, we have 20% parodies of all the original stuff, and then these parodies of all these artists that you recognize, where he wrote dog lyrics to the songs, just like that one. It's amazing stuff. So go to wooftunes.com. You can check it all out. There's a whole album of AC/DC parodies, Fleetwood Mac, Amy Winehouse, just scads of material. There's all kinds of different genres, and it's just fun stuff about the dogs. You know, you listen to the lyrics, you go, what do you think of that stuff? I mean, that's outrageous, you know what I mean? And he talks about free ranging and maze chasing. Once again, so you understand what those are. Free ranging simply means you take the dogs off out in the acreage and they're off leash and they're just in the range and they're just free running wherever they want to go, and they stay together in the pack pretty much. And he's with them either on a motorcycle or on another sackle cart or on the car. And it's got all these different little all dog vehicles. We call them ADVs, like all-terrain vehicles, ATVs. Just clever stuff that the guys come up with, the Wolf Driver. And because he's so passionate about this, he just comes up with these things, and they're clever, and they're funny, and they're fun. And they're all about the love of the dogs. Once again, I keep reiterating that. And he's invested a lot of time and money in these toys for the dogs. And himself, because he loves it. He loves taking these guys out. I mean, if he was out there on these things by himself and there weren't the dogs, I don't think so. It wouldn't mean anything. Okay? So it's a big difference when you're doing this with your dog. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them at the same time. It's a big deal. and it's very different. That's why you guys are probably watching thinking, whoa, this guy is something, okay? You can call him whatever you want to call him, eccentric or whatever. It's eccentric in eccentric in a great way, because you've never seen anything like it. I haven't, and that's why I'm kind of partnered up with him with his music and decided to get on board with this, because I just love dogs too. And the more I do this, the more I learn about all the breeds and everything you can do and how to keep them healthy and loving and just all the right things. All the right things that I never thought about before, and I learn stuff every day, especially as we go through the different breeds and watch what he does as well. So that's the big old WooF liner there. Let's see. Then I was gonna go back to this over here. Where'd it go? Just want to show you this video here. Now I'm going to move around in this video because this is a long one, but it just gives you the raw situation where, you know, you may wonder, well, do these things, how reliable are these carts? You know, and the wheels and the mechanisms and the drivetrain and the batteries and all these kind of things, the bike springers that are on there. I mean, what if something breaks down? What do they do? How do they handle it? Well, that happens. They're fragile in certain ways, but you know, when he's out on these trails in this rough terrain, he could run over a rock or a stick or something and something get caught and break a spoke, break a wheel off. I mean, anything can happen, just like you get a flat tire in your car. Okay? So, having said that, we're going to shift gears here when he's going to explain on this video. There's the WooF driver. You get to see him up close and personal. He may not like me showing you this mugshot, but guess what? It's all real.
Hey folks, WooF driver coming at you. A little trouble on the trail here. Monkey's having a good time.
Monkey is one of the nicknames for one of his crew members.
I'm going to turn it around and don't be shocked on what you see. Okay, we've got the Super Quad Lowrider towing the tractor trailer dog bike. And the reason it's in this condition is because the steering broke. The actual wheel broke off. Nobody got hurt, and that's why, again, everything is designed around safety. And there were nobody was ever in danger. The only problem is the dogs only got to run. We did about 4.5 miles, and we went through some mountain biking terrain. I hope you caught the first part of the broadcast, which was pretty amazing and epic to say the least. Actually, the way we're doing this is pretty epic. And hey, Monkey, you're able to get some pictures of this dude?
I didn't get pictures of this.
No, you gotta get a picture. You gotta get a picture. I need your artistic eye on it. So, with the crew here today, we're able to pull it out, and everything is wonderful. Now, the most important part is me not getting hit first of all. So, good. So, had to be sure of that. Now, the WooF pack's getting a little wild and crazy, but then again, we are a little buck wild. Red is filling in right now for the WooF driver. He's in position. Chase is still chewing his harness about 3 hours later. Enjoying the chew also. Chase. So, he's having fun. Jackster's in the house. Pretty Princess is in the house. And Z-Man is in the house. As you can see, that's a tail wagging going on there. Everybody's happy, but we need a big ride here. So, lo and behold, we're running this trail, which is truly awesome. I mean, the views, let me take it out here. The views of the Susquehanna River have been of epic proportions. In case you couldn't tell, it's one of my favorite words. And because of these views we're getting, we're loving life. Because the dogs are happy, we're loving life. I'm going to step up on the rock, show you what I can. Just
Beautiful. Susquehanna River. Gorgeous area.
It's truly remarkable.
Copy Cater. What's that mean, Jasmine? Copy Cater. Not sure what that means.
You can see the WooF pack. There, they're waiting patiently. Now, we just had a scene where we had a dog come by, and somebody was doing similar to what I do. I don't know if they were on
Jasmine says Copy Cater.
Oh yeah, the dogs are gonna go crazy. Yeah.
I'm not sure what that means. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll show you where we go. Okay. Go to your right. That's it.
There they go.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
They're ready to go.
Take it in here. Dogs are really fired up because of really their limited physical exertion, because on the trail again because it was grassy and it was very curvy and lots of roots and obstacles. We couldn't really put the speed on, and they got a nice light, very light trot in. As you can see, they're very, that's Princess. That's Zara. Let's walk in here. They're gonna walk. Yep, I've done it before. So. Yep, come on, guys. Huh?
It's pretty awesome stuff we're doing
It's
here.
pretty incredible, isn't it? I love this. I love dogs being happy and they're out here. Yep, come on down over here. This will be a little bit out of the ways. So guys, I think you might be okay here, but we could actually. Yep. So a little bit of trespassing. It probably shouldn't be on videotape. No, the only reason we're doing that, we're just trying to get out of range. We're not. This looks like a work area. What's that?
This isn't the trail?
No, trail's up there, all paved. All paved for the next 7 miles. Should have started there. I wish we would have done a little research, but that's all part of the fun, folks. If you've got any questions or maybe any answers for me today, I could use them.
So I'm just going to stop this just for a second and move it forward and see where they are. But they ran into some rough terrain. The steering column, steering broke on the other cart, so they have a spare cart they always carry on a trailer. And that's what Rhett is on now with the dogs, because they're getting antsy to go. And I think he's going to take them further. They already gone 4 miles, and that pavement there, they're on private property, although it's paved. They got another 7 miles. Let me just move it up here and see what's going on.
It looks like it's plugged up.
Oh, this is where they're repairing the thing, and guess they're getting ready to go. But nevertheless,
Yeah, ride with me.
Why did I use this phone?
It's okay.
so this is technical stuff that I'm going to come right now and talk to y'all. What they did is they ran into some issues. Something broke seriously on one of the carts, so they had to stop. He always has at least 2 other guys of his crew with him, okay? And they fix it. They're trying to fix it there, while they're keeping the dogs busy on another cart that's being towed on a trailer on that cart, so in case that happens. I had a comment here from Jasmine Manson, and I'm not sure what it means. Maybe she can tell me. Copycatter. Copycatter of what? Are you referring to that parody song? If you are, I can explain what that is. A parody, if you're not familiar, I'm not insulting your intelligence, but a parody is when you take already a song that's a song. There was a guy back years ago, he's still around doing it, Weird Al Yankovic, and that was his whole shtick, was to take songs and make funny, silly parodies out of them, where you use the same song, but you change the lyrics, make a parody of it. And we've done that about the dogs on a number of songs and with certain artists, and there's no harm in that. Okay, it's just fun. And but we don't, it's not like copycatting anything necessarily. If that's what you're referring to, I'm not sure that it is, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but that's what that was. And I'll play an original song for you to show you what we do with original material about the dogs as well. And I can find one of those for you easily to play. And so let's look into something like that for a moment here while we're at it. And turn this light back on so we can see what we're doing. We're going to go to SoundCloud, and y'all can do this too. SoundCloud.com, really easy. And when you go to the top there, you just simply search WooF Driver, WOOFDRIVER, hit enter, and all the songs that we've done come up, okay? And there's all kinds of stuff. It's just one after another, okay? So I won't play a parody this time. I'm going to go ahead and play, let's see. Let's do one that's an original. Let's do, Oh, let's see. Let me find something here that might be of interest to you. Let me scroll through here for just a moment. He has a lot of motivational songs too that are about general, motivation, like meditation kind of stuff. It's also very more serious music, but it's a lot of fun. Let me just look through here. Here's one called Wolf Driver Loves All Dogs. Now that's a parody. We don't do that. Jetliner. Here's Wolf Driver Wisdom. It's a ballad. Jackie singing. This is original. It's just wisdom about thoughts in his mind about being wise, perhaps. Most of it's a lot of truth. I won't play the whole thing. There's an idea. I mean, if you listen, the lyrics are there, but he's striving every day to live his life in a better way. And again, relating to the dogs as well, how to be with them, how to take them out. That's just called Wolf Driver Wisdom. Here's a good parody. If you want to call it copycat tone, whatever you want to call it. This one we did a long time ago. This is one of the first ones we did. There was a show called Welcome Back, Kotter, and it was about the Sweat Hogs, which were the kids in the schoolroom, the little gang, and that's one of the first shows that made John Travolta famous. If y'all remember that, I'm not how old. I'm older. It was a while ago, and we did a parody on that about the Sweat Dogs.
Go out in those temperatures that you only laugh about. We go out in the elements you always wince about.
Taking the dogs out.
And the games are all the same, how we run around. And it seems those dreams have all come around. Wolf Driver would lead us. Wolf Driver would lead us. To the trail where we need to. The trail where we need to.
I have an answer, Kimberly. Hang tight after this.
The sweat dogs, the hounds that always run around. We go out, and the rules are all the same and never frowned upon. All the fun that we have nearly every day is because of the Wolf Driver's special ways. That's is no free ranging. That's is no free ranging. Chasing
Pointer.
We go out, we go out, we go out. We go out, we go out. Yes, he loves him a lot, 'cause he takes us to the spots. We go out. The sweat dogs go out, they go out, we go out. We go out, we go out, we go out. Sweat dogs go out, they go out, they go out.
The sweat dogs, they go out, they go. He always takes them to the spots they always dream about. Yeah, the sweat dogs. So, to answer Kimberly, guess I'm too old. Welcome Back, Kotter was a fun sitcom. Yeah, so you recognize that parody. It's about taking the dogs out to temperatures you'd only dream about, okay? Because they're huskies that like to go to cold. So, about the shirt. You came on a little late, perhaps. I mentioned at the very beginning. Okay, today, the guy who's working on the shirt maker and his contractor, they got the software from us, which is this logo, and a certain form they have to put it in their computer. Have I done Rottweilers? I have. The Rottweilers are the shows on the alldognetwork.com. All Dog Network, you can go back and find it. I don't know exactly what date, but it's there if you look. Mimi's got to go. I'll finish watching after I bring in the husky. Perfect. Okay. That's cool about this. You know, when it's over, you can rewatch it. So, Kimberly, back. So, he emailed me today, and because I had sent him, have you done the Rottweilers? Sorry. I have done them. But I can do them again for you if you like. I mean, but the show's there. You can watch the show that was done there, just like this show, and you'll see about the Rottweiler. I think it's Robbie the Rottweiler was the Ditty. I'm pretty sure that was what it was. So if you can't find it, let me know. I'll find it and tell you what date it was done and what page it's on. They're not hard to find. You just kind of scroll through and you look at them and you see, oh, there's the Rottweiler show. Kimberly, let me finish this. So he emailed, so I sent him a picture of this, the front of the shirt, laying down just like this. And then today, we finally got the right software to him that has to go in their computer. It's called Vector software for Adobe Illustrator in order to put this computer to make this sublimation, they call it, when you make a shirt. Take this logo, this is actually what you sent them, but it's in a form where they can then make it the whole shirt and bleed the colors properly. There goes Buster, man. And no, you don't have to do that. Okay, well, please watch the show. I think you'll enjoy it. Buster, easy now. Hey, chill. Shh. Gentle, quiet. No, it's okay. Oh, Buster joined us. Look who's here. Come here. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. Hey, Bus. Hey, shh. Come here. Show your face. Where are you? What? 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 All right. Good boy. Go lay down. Go. There he was. Hope he didn't break your speakers with a bark. He's hilarious. Okay, let me finish this Kimberly with the shirt. So he says, can you send me a picture of the back of the shirt? I go, well, the back of the shirt is exactly, hi, Buster. Laugh out loud, that's great. It's the same exactly as the front of the shirt. It's not inverse or in a mirror, it's the same exact. You turn around, it looks exactly the same. He goes, thank you. So he's getting that off to this contractor who actually does the computer work on it and get us a quote. So I take a while to mass produce them. Well, hi, Buster. Hi, Buster. Kimberly says hi. We're going to find that out. We're going to find out, number one, if they can do it, for how much, per, in quantities, how much, and how long the ETA is to get them done. So finally, we're going to have an answer here for you, and we'll get them done somehow and make it happen, because they're very cool shirts. I would not put them in a machine to wash them. I just hand wash them, rinse them like you do in the mild stuff they used to have for sweaters. I can't remember what it was. You know how to do that stuff. It's easy. You rinse them. You don't smell. Dog didn't wear it. It's all good. So we're gonna have fun getting these T-shirts together. Okay. What else was I gonna say? in regards to that. So I hope that answers your question. And again, every night I'm on, the minute I get the news, and he told me it'd just be, it should hopefully way before that. I mean, if they can do them, we'll know in the next few days, and then we'll make our order, and I'll let y'all know as long as it's affordable. We'll get as many as we can make sense. The more you get, the lesser the cost. So we'll just see how much we have to invest to make it happen and get them online and get them going here. It'll be a fun thing to do because they really are fun. I actually forgot to take this off last night when I went over to Ralph's to get some milk. With the checkout line, the lady goes, "Whoa, that is so cool. What is that?" Bill, the WooF driver, I used to play with Kenny Rogers, and so if Kenny Rogers is coming to your town on his farewell tour this year, and he's supposed to go through next year if he makes it, anybody who sees him coming to your town, and I can tell you where he's going. Maybe I'll take a night to do that. But what we can do is we can hook y'all up to do a meet and greet with him at most venues. So, a town nearby, if he's doing one more show in your town, Kenny Rogers, if you want to see him, we can hook you up to go backstage, meet him, greet him, the band guys. I can hook that up for you, okay? But the point I was making is the WooF driver, when he came into Baltimore to play, which was last year sometime, somewhere over there, some fair. It was about 50 miles from the WooF driver's house. They drove over, and I got him in, and he met Kenny. And when he went, he was wearing this shirt. Okay? He had already had one, or one just like it. And Kenny went crazy. He goes, "Oh, I want one of those." He thought it was very cool. So that goes to tell you, it does have a certain pizzazz to it. And so I walked in the market last night, and the lady, I see her, she's right across the street with the market. She goes, "Wow, what is that? What's that about?" People don't know. So we're doing this dog thing for years now, and now we're doing this live dog streaming little shows. I'll take 4 to start, maybe more. Okay. Pre-order. We'll take care of you. I'm patient. It's all going to happen. We're excited about it. We're excited about it because it's really, really cool stuff. And she goes, "What's that about?" I go, "Well, it's hard to explain sitting here in the checkout line with people waiting, but I'll come over and I'll tell you about it, but then I'll tell you where to tune in and watch the show and get your head around what's going on here and on these websites, the WooF Tunes, the All Dog Network, and you'll get a handle on what it's about. Basically, it's about dogs and the love of dogs. And the host who started the whole thing, WooF driver, happens to have a wolf pack of huskies. Yeah, we can all help advertise. That's so cool. Yeah. That's what's so cool about the social media. When you have something that's like this and fun and love, it can go just as viral as the other junk you see on there that's not all positive half the time. And a lot of it is. There's a lot of great, cool videos and stuff people put together with the cats and the animals. I think it's hilarious. I think it's wonderful. There was one the other day with this big old, looked like a big old boxer, and he had a laying down, cradling a little teeny white puppy, newborn. Great conversation piece. There you go. Never thought of that. It is. And it leads itself to something that makes sense, you got all this stuff's on the internet, all the stuff we've done, all the songs, the videos, his adventures, just that alone. Most people look at that and they go, the first time I saw, when he told me what he did when he called for me to do music with him, I go, "What's mushing? What's that?" I didn't even know. And I was thinking these dogs in the sled in the snow with his carts, and he's got these huskies, and he's running them, and I'm going, wow. So it was new to me at the time. And I'm old. I think that mushing and stuff. I didn't even know what the word meant. And they got their own language. Hi, seen, turn right, turn left. Whoa, we know what whoa means. But all these mushing words that are commands. We did a song about that. the commands too is on there somewhere. But whatever the case, so that's what's going on. So it's of great value, you know, because it's all about love and dogs and music. So how can you not love all that stuff and have fun with it? You can't take it that serious, you know, and that there's something wrong with it. Sure beats the politics and all the negative stuff and violence, that's for darn sure, that you see on there. So hopefully we spread this and so forth, and it just keeps going to have fun and while we're having fun. So that's our kind of what we're doing tonight. I think we covered pretty much what we're doing tonight. There's always something else to do, and we try to keep this an hour or a little less, only because of the demands of Facebook. And Bill has a heart of gold, beyond a doubt. Beyond a doubt. There hasn't been one penny made profit on any of these things we've done. Nothing. It's all been expenditure just to get it done. All the work we've done, all the work we're doing tonight, all the material we've produced and the videos we've done, he's invested the money. He's been fortunate enough to be able to do that, and there's no return on investment yet. Hopefully somewhere along the line there'll be some analytics, you know, of how Google does and Facebook with paying you for watching and a little advertising here and there, but that's not the purpose. That wasn't ever the purpose, and it probably never will be the purpose, but if it does come to pass, it'll be nice to offset some of our expenses. Like I said, the Walk for a Dog app alone, those guys who are started that and paying these checks to the shelters, I mean, it's just like, you know, these guys, they're investors, venture capitalists, whatever, where they can leverage, you know, a write-off for charity, just like anybody else does. You know, when you give to the Cancer Society or to the whoever you give to, you know, that's a tax write-off. You give to Goodwill, whatever. So they're able to have enough cash to support this, apparently, and get investors to keep going. And then on Walk for the Dog app, you will see ads. Google ads, you know, and every time somebody clicks on that ad, Pet Store, you know, PetSmart, Petco, whatever it is, Bike Springer, you know, every time you click on that and on the app, just like any other app, there's pennies roll, you know, they roll. So that's the way it works. He helped save Mickey. There you go. I'm saying. So this is so cool, the Walk for Dog app. I mean, I advocate that a lot. And the more people that get onto this, so it's free and it's fun because you know how fast you're going, where you're going, how long you've been out with your dog, and it's just kind of like a regiment. You know, makes you get up, say, "Oh, got exercise today. Let's go." Get it on, pull it up, start walking. Boom, put it in your pocket. It's done. Stop walking. You can even pause it if you walk. You know, walking your dog and your neighbor wants to chat in the middle. He's got his dog. You stop for 15 minutes to talk. You put it on pause. And if you don't, it'll just automatically stop after so many and calculate. So it's a very cool app, and it's free. And the money goes to the shelters. I mean, it's a no-brainer. So I hope everybody just, you know, don't be lazy. Just get it and use it, and it's great. And you know you're doing such a great thing for your shelter of your choice in your area, wherever it may be. You can choose. Okay, so we're good. One more time on the ditty about our breed for the night, which was, in fact, the pointer, Porter the Pointer, his name. And I'll show you some more pictures of Porter the Pointer and his clan here, and plays Ditty.
Porter Pointer is also known as the English Pointer. He's a powerful hunting dog.
Hunting dog.
His head is about as wide as his muzzle is long. That's Porter, Porter the Pointer. Now his nose color is brown.
Cool, Kimberly.
Eyes dark and round. When he hunts, he's very fast, running across the ground.
He sees all these comments and he really appreciates all that.
He loves his owner, keeps him clear, very clear of pecking order. Yeah, that's Porter. He's also known as the English Pointer. Porter. He had hunting instincts as young as 8 weeks old. He developed this so early, so we've been told about Porter the Pointer. He needs a daily jog. Vigorous exercise will keep him fit for his job. He's a hunter, that's Porter, Porter the Pointer. As rather be outdoors and cooped up bricks and mortar. Porter, the pointer, Porter.
That's right, Porter. He'd rather be outdoors than cooped up in the bricks and mortar. Our little ditty for the night about Porter the Pointer. And we really appreciate you guys. I mean, I see the same people coming on every night. It's so cool. Kimberly, he inspired to do more with my dogs. See, just that alone's worth it. And you know, I'm the same way. I mean, I spend more time with Buster now than I ever have. It's stuck. It keeps saying things are all going all over the place. Things going on all over the place. My Julia, info Julia. It's stuck, keeps saying things are going all over the place. I'm not sure what that means. You mean the video? We've always taken our dog out every day on walks and weekly adventures, but we are getting more grandiose in our outings. There you go. I mean, they love it. If they could be with you every second, where you go in the car every second, they would just... That's their heaven. I don't think we realize that. I mean, a lot of people just leave their dogs at home all the time alone. They go, hey, how you doing? I'm home. Dogs laying around, you know. It's sad in a way when that happens. So hopefully this inspires that energy that you need. And then you get it back from them. They're so happy. Look at this little guy. How could you just leave him alone and not play with him and take him out? Every one of them. It's gorgeous. Pointer. I love him. Look at this little putch. What a cute pooch. A spotted pointer. Look at that. Adorable. Adorable. Look at this coloring. He's so proper. So proper, the pointer. So Pointer was the breed tonight. Porter the Pointer. So we're going to let you go. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We will see you tomorrow evening. Don't know what the breed will be yet, but again, we will have fun, no doubt. We're going to jump and jam right out of here. Y'all take care. I don't know what the temperature's like in your neck of the woods, but it's going to be in the 3 digits the next couple of days over here in California, especially in the desert. Unfortunately, we're fortunate to be close to the ocean. Deborah says, have a good night. We know about those shirts. So beautiful, she says, on the dogs. Yes. Get the word on the shirts ASAP to y'all. And we'll see you tomorrow evening, and we'll do some more chatting about everything, look at some more music and videos and another breed, and just have a great old time and inspiration about the love of our dogs. And just keep that water nice and cool and fresh. Have a blessed night. You as well, Kimberly. You're so kind. Thank you so much. We don't forget about y'all, believe me. That's what we do. Could be watching TV, but who wants to do that? Fresh water, food fresh, bowls clean. You know, I look down at Buster's empty bowls sometime and I go, oh, I'll just put some more food in it. And it's got all this stuff, you know, from eating and lacking. I clean it. Thank you, we love you. I clean it, I wash it. Wipe it out, start over, fresh water. Water goes down a little bit, I see a couple of little dog hairs in there that come off, and you know, clean it, keep it fresh. You wouldn't eat like that off a dirty plate. You think they're any different? No, they're not. Y'all take care. We love y'all. Good night.